Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This is going to be board system test 44 with the Lite MS-5UD fire alarm system. So let's go ahead and get started. For our first notification appliance, we have a Faraday 228 4-E horn strobe. This device is set on fixed 1575 candela and will be set on siren. This is a multi-tone horn strobe, so this is like a UMMT, just made by Siemens, just a different model number. It's very similar to another device I have in the collection. You guys may remember seeing this. This is my Siemens UMHU-MCS. The only difference with this one is that the fire lettering is on the side and that this one is multi-tone. The other difference is that there is no adjustable candela. It's only fixed candela, and the other one I have is multi-candela, so you can actually select it. But that's pretty much it. I would like to also give a big thank you to a good friend of mine for saving the devices that are going to be featured in today's system test, the notification appliances. These devices were pulled from a building that I believe was going to be demolished, and before they were taken out, a good friend of mine was able to save these, so big thank you to him. I'm really happy I'm able to feature these in today's system test. Still have the system sensor CO1224T carbon monoxide detector. Nothing has changed with that. If we fire the conduit up, it brings us to a system sensor 4WB smoke detector. For a second notification appliance, this is another device that was pulled from that same building. This is a Faraday 2700E. This device is set on fixed 1575 candela. Again, very similar to another device I have. The only difference is, again, this one is fixed candela and the fire lettering is on the side. This is just a quick comparison. As you can tell, the fire lettering would be up here on this one. The model number is just a little different. This one's made by Siemens. Siemens Faraday, pretty much the same thing. And again, this one has adjustable candela while this one is fixed. But pretty cool. We still have the Firelight A980 fire alarm annunciator. Nothing has changed with that. And the system is normal. I did forget to mention, I do have everything on Faraday sync. So the strobe should sync fine. If we move down, we still have the system sensor RTS2 key test station. And if we move further down, we have two pull stations. On the left, we have a Cerberus Pyrotronics MS-5UD, and on the right, we have a Pyrotronics MS-5UD. Both are pretty much the same. The only difference is this one just says Cerberus, and this one just says Pyrotronics, but they're basically both the exact same pull station. And if we move down, we still have the system sensor D4120 duct detector. Alright, to start off today's test, I'm going to go ahead and pull the Pyrotronics single action pull station. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And the alarm is silenced. Strobes will continue to flash because, again, we do have audible silence. For our next test today, I'm going to go ahead and activate the smoke detector by just spraying some smokes. Here we go. Should be enough. Go. strobes will continue to flash. I will now go ahead and reset the pull station. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to insert my Allen key. I'm going to begin turning it. Eventually, I'll be able to open it. There's the inside. Automatically resets because it's spring loaded right there. There's the model number, MS-5UD by Pyrotronics. Same thing as Cerberus Pyrotronics. Again, the other one says Cerberus Pyrotronics, and this one just says Pyrotronics, but they're both the same company. I don't know why it is like that, but that's why. Some of them say Pyrotronics, some of them say Cerberus Pyrotronics, but they're both from the same company. I'm now going to go into the main fire alarm control panel, and I'm going to go ahead and hit system reset. Haven't tested the carbon monoxide detector in quite a while, so I figured we'd go ahead and test that today. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the button. Here we go. Now it's going to start resetting itself. And the alarm is silenced. We don't have to reset anything. Obviously, you know, if the carbon monoxide alarm goes off, obviously you're going to clear the building and make sure there's no carbon monoxide. Come in with the devices to check. Obviously, this was just a test, so we're going to go ahead and hit system reset on the main fire alarm control panel. Alright, to finish off today's test, we're going to go ahead and pull the other Pyrotronics pull station instead. This one just says Cerberus Pyrotronics, and that one says Pyrotronics. Both the same thing. Here we go. And the alarm is silenced. Now I'm going to go ahead and reset the pull station. I'm going to go ahead and insert my Allen key. There we go. And again, it automatically resets, spring loaded. There we are. It says MS-5UD by Cerberus Pyrotronics. Again, it is spring loaded. So you can see the action when it's pulled. Spring resets it. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and push this back in. I'm going to begin tightening it back up with the Allen key. Just like that. And now I'm going to go into the main fire alarm control panel. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, and I would like to thank a friend of mine for these fire alarm devices shown on today's system. Again, that was the horn strobe and the remote strobe. So big thank you to him for being able to get these devices. A lot of times, if you don't know, when the alarms are in buildings and there's going to be a demolition or they're going to be upgrading the system, a lot of times they just throw the alarms in the trash. Obviously, you cannot reuse them and put them into different buildings after they've been taken out. Most common practice is obviously to install new equipment. So big thank you to him for saving this for me. I really do appreciate it. With that being said, I thank you guys for watching this video. Be sure to comment and subscribe and have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.